Shalom, Chevre. It is I, your friendly neighborhood Rabbi John Carrier, delighted to be counting the Omer with you. Sad it's almost done. My allergies are acting up. But thrilled that we have a couple of more days to talk about the Omer, specifically about this week's attribute of Malkhut. I like to think of Malkhut as the divine attribute of alignment, because it's considered by our sages to be the divinity that emanates from the earthly realm when it is in alignment with the heavenly realm. That great harmony when the real is in tune with the ideal. I've shared with you my favorite Malkhut teaching from Pirkei Avot. We've talked about your Malkhut role model. We've talked about your Malkhut success. I've shared with you when this alignment, or rather realignment in Yehuda's case, was really important in Jewish history. Today I want to talk about why I think Malkhut is important right now. Again, the right now I'm talking about as I'm recording this and sharing it with you is in the springtime, about 13, 14 months into the coronavirus pandemic of 2020 and 2021 of the Common Era. And in many ways, at least in my present experience, we are emerging from this pandemic, and there's a sense of going back to the world. There's a strong pull toward doing things the way we used to do things, doing business the way we used to do business, associating with our friends the way we're accustomed to, or at least we're accustomed to, a striving for normalcy, which is actually a made-up word. The word normalcy first appears in the English language as a campaign slogan of Warren G. Harding circa 1920 in his pledge to return America to normalcy following the trauma of World War I and the Spanish flu pandemic. And we're only beginning to appreciate now exactly how much that pandemic altered people's lives and day-to-day behavior and how sick they got of it. Pardon the pun. And he was saying, hey, everybody, let's take our masks off and start going to the circus again. I don't know, I think circuses were popular back then, maybe. Play some shuffleboard, dance to your gramophone. That's my 1920s voice. But there was this clear sense of a collective need to return to a way of doing things that people sorely missed, which I think we can kind of dig today. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of stuff I'm excited about doing again for the first time in a while, like seeing you, like being in the same room with you, like singing with you, maybe sharing one of those crumbly, dry sprinkle cookies at a bar or bat mitzvah with you. There's a lot of normal I'd like to get back to, but I think a great opportunity would be missed if we didn't take advantage of this time to reevaluate how similar that normal is to our ideal. What wasn't working before the pandemic? Looking at it from a distance, from the absence either in time or space, what can we see that could be improved upon? And I know that's a broad rhetorical question that a lot of people are asking about, and I'm asking about it a lot these days. But if it helps, allow me to frame that question in terms of Malkhut. As we resume activities and relations that we've been divided from for a while now, do those activities and relations meet the standard of Malkhut? In a way, we've never had a better opportunity for realignment. If you're watching this video as it comes out, last week we just read the Torah portion of Bahar Bahukotai, which includes Yovel, or the Jubilee, which is an intention embedded in the Torah that every 50 years the entire economy would be reset. For all the ways in which humans keep score, the slate was wiped clean. And that didn't mean that they did things radically different after that. It's just that everybody took a pause and reevaluated, is this in alignment with my values or not? And if it's not, why keep doing it? And if it is, turn that sucker up to 11. So that's why I think Malkhut is so important right now. We are in a unique situation historically to reevaluate our alignment between our reals and our ideals. And I want to wish you whatever strength you need and support you however I can in being successful in that realignment. Because I think that's the worthy work of a lifetime, is bringing your real experience, your real intentions, your real habits in alignment with your highest ideals. Whether you see those highest ideals coming from the Torah or from someplace else, frankly, I think the Torah has your back. That's just me. Big Torah fan here. So that's my opinion of why I think Malkhut is so important right now. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this. If you think this is a time of great potential for realignment, what are some areas of your life that are worth considering as we realign and reemerge? I'd love to hear your thoughts in our Facebook group, YouTube comments, write it down in your journal, or send me an email. Anything's okay. And don't forget to count day number 48, the penultimate day of the Omer, tonight after sundown. Until our conclusion tomorrow, friends, Peace.